Hello everyone, welcome back to the Python Beginner to Expert series. I am Bhavesh Sangtani, and in this video we will be going through a mini student management system which is pretty basic in nature, and I have made sure that whatever concepts we have learned so far, only those are used to create this particular project or a mini project you can say. And I have not included any functions in it because so far we have not discussed the functions. So in upcoming lectures, when we are done with functions and some more concepts, then we can include it in our upcoming projects as well. Okay. So this version of the projects uses only loops and conditionals and no functions. And instead of a one big menu loop, I have made each operation independent of itself. So basically, there are add student operation, view now a student operation, search a student, update a student details operation, delete a student operation, and at last we have a statistics all available for our students. So, which student has the highest score, which student has the lowest score in exam, and the average score of all the students. Okay, so let's try to run this program and see. So, this is a dictionary where we will be storing the student data. So, this is the add student uh, logic code which I have written to add students into our basic student management system. So what it will do, it will ask you for entering the student name, and it will also ask you to enter the marks ranging from 0 to 100. And if the marks are not between 0 to 100, it will tell you to try again. If it is 0 to 100, then it will get added in your management system. Also, if you are not entering an integer, then also it will give you an exception that the input is invalid. Okay, so that is how we are successfully adding a student in our management system using this particular add student block of code. Okay, now coming to the second block of code where we are able to view all the students. So this particular block assigns a grade to the student according to the marks we added for it. So let's say if a student has more than 90 marks, the grade will be A plus. If more than 80 marks, then grade will be A. And if more than 70, then the grade will be B, and so on till grade F I have assigned according to the marks entered by the user. Okay, so you will be able to see each and every user which you have entered using the first block of code after you run this particular code. Okay, so it will display all the students. After that, using this particular block of code, you can search any student using his or her student ID. So student ID gets assigned automatically by the system, and you can search him or her using his or her student name or the student ID. So uh, if the student ID does not match with the system, it will give you a message that student not found in within the system. Okay. Now, this is another block of code where we are updating the student marks. So let's say we made some mistake while entering the marks of the student. There, and then we want to change it to the correct marks, right? So using this particular update students block of code, we can do it. We just need to enter the student ID and enter the new marks for the student. And once you enter the new marks between 0 to 100, it will get updated successfully. And if the marks are not between the range of 0 to 100, it will show you invalid marks entered. And if the student ID which you entered for updating the marks, it is not within the management system, it will give you the student ID not found error. Okay, Now, if you want to delete a student, you can use this particular block of code. So here you will be able to see it is asking you the student ID which you want to delete. So if the student ID is found in the in the management system, it will delete it and uh, it will show the message that it has been deleted successfully. And if the student ID does not match with the management system with the entries of students which is already available in the system, if it does not match with it, it will give you an error that student ID not found. So after that you might enter the correct ID and then you will be able to move ahead and delete that particular student from the management system. Okay, and at last I have uh, shown a few statistics for our classes. So it will basically show the student with the highest and lowest marks, and also it will show the total number of students and the average marks of the class. So this is what we are trying to build using this simple student management system. So let me run the code and show you how to go through it. So when I run this, it asks me to enter student name. I am entering Amit. Marks, so between 0 to 100, let's 60. So you will be able to see student Amit added successfully with ID 1. So if you want to enter one more student, so let's say you Sumit, marks 90. So you will be able to see student Sumit added successfully with ID 2. Let's enter one more student here, Umesh, marks 76. Okay, so we have added three students. Let's try to add five students at least. So another one is Nisha. So marks is 65, and one another one is Anita. Uh, okay, so let me run this cell again. So Anita with marks 57. Okay, so we have added details of five students. Now, if I, when we move to this particular tab, it will show the students with their grades according to their marks, as I had mentioned before. Okay, so these are five entries in our student management system with their marks and their respective grades. Now, if you want to search for any student, we just need to run this code. We need to enter either student name or student ID. Let's say I search it using student ID 3, so it will show us the name, marks, and the grade. Let's say I want to search with student name, then also it will give us the student name, marks, and grade. Okay. Now let's say I want to update the marks of the students. So Anita, I want to student. I can do it using student ID because that is the unique ID for each and every student. Names can be similar for two or three students. So user ID 4. So it is for Nisha. Current marks are 65. So updated marks will be 90. Okay, so marks are updated successfully. Now if I uh, go to this particular tab and no, this particular one where we are able to view all the students, and if I run this, so here I will be able to see Nisha with 90 marks updated, which are updated marks and the updated grade. Okay, now let's say I want to delete any student from the database. Okay, so I just need to provide his or her student ID, let's say 2, so and confirm to delete. So it says student m8 deleted successfully. And at last we will be seeing the class statistics. So you will be able to see we had entered the details for five students, out of which we deleted one. And out of these four students, Nisha is the highest scorer. For her, we also updated marks. to the correct marks because her marks were incorrect, which we had added earlier. So we updated her marks as well using our management system. So now, according to our system, Nisha is the highest scorer with 90 marks, and Anita is the lowest scorer with the 57 marks. And the average marks of our class, which includes four students, it is 70.75. So this is our basic student management system, which we have built using conditional statements, using different data structures such as dictionary, and also using uh, for and while loops. So hope you liked it, and I would encourage you to make something like this of your own, and let me know in the comment sections. Let me know in the comment section if you want to see any another project of this particular type. So I will make sure to make this and share with you all guys. Okay. So that's all for today. We will meet in the next video with the upcoming concepts. Thank you. Bye.